So I just finished a video of my Galaxy Explorers, the ones I actually have together right now. And I was, because I do get tempted, as some people know, when it came to like the 6980s and the 6890s and the 6880s. And I said, how many can I actually build 6985s, which we haven't got there yet on my reviews. But the Galaxy Explorer, I did mention I had 12, and then I got some more in lots, and I gave away some for charities and blah, blah, blah. So I decided to go into my collection to see what would be the limiting factor right now. Because, of course, my collection has been used in my layout, where I used a lot of classic space pieces, such as the 2x2 round gray, light gray round brick, and for my supports and stuff. So I mean, I have lots of pieces, like well over possibly 200 2x2 round gray bricks in the layout, but therefore they're not in my collection to use to build other stuff. So I decided to try to figure out what the limiting factor would be for me to build the 5 Galaxy Explorers I could build, because I have 10 LL928 bricks. And I found out, surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, there is the only stack, as all I have, of 2x2 round bricks, light gray, that I have. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Of course, each of these takes 4, so that I can build 3 and have 1 left over. So that's not going to do at all. Although 3 is pretty good, honestly. 3 is not bad. I found enough rocket thrusters, again, all with, one's busted there, all with nothing there. 10 caps, because of course they have to be studded and not hollow stud. Obviously 10 windscreens. Are you kidding? I don't know how many of those I have. Far too many. Nice to have. 5 4x10s, trans yellow. Oh wait, I need 3. I need 15. I'll have them. So let's just quickly, while we're doing this, I forgot, the silly me. I tried to be just off the top of my head, so let's go with my yellow. 1, 2, 3. I was trying to pull a good ones. 4, 5. So there you go. There's 5 more, because I forgot the top piece. I always forget that guy. You know, I would say it's been a while since I built one, but I built one just last year. So, anywho, we'll put my 1 bin of trans yellow windscreens away. So, there you go, 15. No problem there. The 1x4 trans yellow, I need 20. So 2, 4. So 4 times 5 is 20. So I got 20 of those, and then 10 1x6 trans yellow, piece of cake. The arrows, the down arrows are in the back, piece of cake. I need 10. I got 10. 10, of course, LL928s. 10. I mean, they're not pretty. These are the best of my best. You can see there, they're all pretty much faded. I've already used my good ones in the layouts, and I have the stickers from Brick Sticker Shack, but they don't have gold. They're actually more yellow than gold, so I don't want to overlay these things just yet. These guys, I got 18 of them, so I'm not worried about that at all. But I came down to this guy, and I was trying to figure out, why do I only have 5? And 2 of them are crap. Oh, right, because I built 17 6, 8, 9 O's. Silly me. And they're all packed up. So that's a limiting factor for these. So I obviously, and I use a lot of those bricks in the layout. So basically right now, because I can use 4, so I can build 2 more fully Galaxy Explorers, 2 more full Galaxy Explorers without ripping out other parts and pieces that are in other sets right now, or in the layout right now. So I am not going to build 5 more Galaxy Explorers, because I would have to take apart my 6890s. I'd have to take apart some of my supports that I have in my layout, which I'm not going to do, because those things are awesome. And I don't feel like making a bricklink order for completing sets that I already have a few of. So there's no point. I'm going to save bricklink orders for sets that I've built. And you've seen some of my reviews where I've built certain sets that I'm missing pieces because I've used them elsewhere. but they're one-off sets, and I'm not happy with that. So I'm going to do a Bricklink order at the end of all my reviews and order all the pieces that I'm missing. I've been sort of keeping track, hopefully, and I'll just make one big Bricklink order and complete all those with proper pieces. But I decided to try, and so this is what I'm talking about. So these are the unique pieces that I would say, excuse me, I would put these into a Ziploc as they are, and say, you guys want a Galaxy Explorer? You supply all the basic parts of that set, like the 1x8 plates, blue plates, even the wing plates, even the gray plates underneath. But all these would be the unique parts that are quote unquote harder to get. Now you would say, if my understanding is correct, you would say that the 6x plates on the bottom are pretty hard to get now, because those are big and they get brittle. So I would imagine on Bricklink, they're going for something, even the 4x12s, old light gray might be worth a little bit to buy, but not as much as an entire Galaxy Explorer. So if you want a Galaxy Explorer, I don't know. I'm debating, because I obviously don't need the pieces if I sell one or two baggies of these sets here, and I would have actually no idea what price would be appropriate for selling these baggies of parts. So basically I would say, yeah, 3 of these, 4 of those, blah blah, and put them in a baggie and ship them to you. 5 of these, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of these, 4 of these, or 2 of these, 1 of those. It's an idea that I've been toying with, and then I would just say, here's all the unique pieces, and maybe throw in the guns, because I got the original guns instead of the Generation 2 guns, and maybe even the thrusters on the back. The 1x1 trans red and 1x1 trans green I have a bunch of, so I might even put those in the bag. So you would just have to be left sourcing the blue bricks, the blue plates, and the wing plates, and the light gray plates as well. I even have enough of these guys. I forgot about that. I should pull them out. I got enough of those for so many sets of Galaxy Explorers. So it's an idea, but in the end, I don't want to put too much effort into it. That's always my other problem. Is I don't like a lot of effort, which is why I do not have a Bricklink store. If I had a Bricklink store, I could probably make a little bit of coin. I know basically I give all my Bricklink anything to Jeff that and he sells it on Bricklink, and mostly it's just the instructions I keep on getting. But I've never given him bricks to sell or kits to sell, so I don't know. Color me undecided. I do have a want right now. I tried. I put a Renegade onto not Bricklink, Facebook Marketplace for cheaper than the going rate for a fully complete Renegade, and nobody even sent me. Well, actually, I got 2 messages saying, "Is this still available?" And I said yes, and then nothing happened. So, is it for me? Obviously not. I'm not a patient seller. Well, I am a patient seller because I didn't care. But if it doesn't sell, I don't want to, waste my time on it on Facebook Marketplace. I'm sure if I actually open up a Bricklink store, but then I have to worry about shipping and all that other stuff, and it gets lost in the mail and blah blah blah. It worries me, because I've been hanging around Bricklink since it's even back on BrickBay onto the forums, and people, sell some unique set for X amount of dollars, and the guy says, I didn't get it, and do you believe him, and you don't believe him, blah blah blah. And so it's like, I don't want to deal with any of that. Give him a refund, and I'm out of set, and I'm out the money, so no thanks. I am not interested in doing that. I may become interested in doing that at some point, because I do have a lot of pieces from the 70s and 80s and even the 60s that some people might want to complete their collections. And so and because I've been collecting for 50 plus years and I've inherited a lot and I've done lots of garage selling and flea marketing and, lot buying at the thrift stores, I've acquired so many pieces from the 70s and 80s and into the 90s that people have a tough time sourcing now, even on Bricklink. So it's not a bad idea for me to think about trying to figure out how to sell pieces to people, but I don't want to get screwed. And I'm not a salesperson, and I'm not a person who feels comfortable unless it's like a porch pickup, because I know you got it and I got the money at the end. The exchange happens mano a mano, basically. That's why I like Marketplace right now over Bricklink. Now, I love buying on Bricklink. Straight up, I bought a lot of pieces on Bricklink over the years, but I've never sold anything on Bricklink. And that is because I hate the idea that stuff happens and stuff does get lost in the mail, even with tracking, and then you're paying for tracking. And I'm like, I've read all the forums, and I'm not there yet, and I haven't been there for a long time. So I think I'll leave Bricklink alone. I've said this before to friends, and if you're a friend of mine, I know some of my friends said, "Hey, Dave, do you happen to have this part from whatever, Mtron or whatever?" Yeah, I happen to have a few, and I'll ship them to you. And if it gets lost in the mail, it gets lost in the mail, because there's just one or two parts, and to complete your whatever you're building. I gave one of my friends the 10 by 10 by 14 panel for the Megacore magnetizer, because I happen to have two. I only need one, because I only need to build one Megacore magnetizer. And I picked up the other panel in a lot years ago, but it didn't come with the six big wheels. It didn't come with it, so obviously the big wheels went somewhere else. So I didn't have a second M-Core magnetizer, but I did have the two trans neon green panels. Mine, because I did buy the Megacore in the store, and whatever I got from the lot. So, but I got lots of pieces. So if somebody wanted something, I shipped parts throughout North America to friends who say, "Hey, Dave, do you happen to have?" If I have it and I'm willing to let it go, I'll mail it to you, and we can work out a price after you get it in your hands. If I know you, that's the issue. If I know you, that's what Bricklink doesn't offer me. I don't know people in Bricklink, and I don't know if they're out to screw somebody and blah blah blah. And Bricklink, as well as eBay, always favors the buyer over the seller, right? And I could swear up and down that I put tracking on it, and I know it got there because I got the delivery notice and the signature. But the guy says I didn't get it, and they take the money out of my bank account. So I am not interested in playing that game. I've talked to friends who do a lot of selling online of their own personal stores, and they say, some person that, oh, the piece is too scratched up, even though you put used. I mean, look at these windshields. None of them are mint. Some are okay, but none of them are even can be considered mint, right? So if I say, yeah, these pieces are used, they're a little scratchy, and I take pictures. Oh man, it's too scratchy. I want my money back. Well, I just wasted shipping then, because you're shipping me back the part and it gets lost in the mail and you don't ship it. Whatever. I'm not comfortable with the idea. If you want to come to my house and pick it up, hey, then you can see, and then we can exchange. Knock yourself out. Hey, we have an open door policy. You want Lego and you're in town, and you want to see what I have, and you say, hey, Dave, I'm going to buy these pieces off you. We'll come up to a mutually beneficial arrangement for that. I'm not out to gouge anybody. Just a few bucks of spending cash is all I want. I didn't pay a lot for these pieces, but of course I bought them a long time ago. And I do get exceptional deals every once in a while at the thrift stores and blah, blah, blah. So if you have an idea and you're driving through town and you happen to be a good friend of mine online and you know where I live, stop in, say hi, come down to Lego Room. Well, maybe not during COVID, but when COVID's over, come on, come on over and say, oh, I was going to build this. Can I have these pieces? Sure. And give me a few bucks. So my idea, I don't know if I'm going to go through with it, is I'm going to baggie these things up, these pieces up, individual sets for individual galaxies. As I keep on coming across those pieces, I'll complete them, and those pieces I'll complete them. But right now I think I'm going to sort all the stuff back into my collection, because I mean, if that's all I have for 2x2 rounds, I'm going to need those at some point for the layout. I know I am. I got plenty of landing pads. I mean, this is not even 1/10 of the landing pads I have. That's kind of sad. So this is probably half my thrusters that I have right now. Anyway, this has already gone for 15 minutes. I want people to know that I love this hobby, and I am happy to share this hobby with people. I'm happy to say, oh, because I've done this before. Oh, you don't have this? You don't have this? I'll ship you one. Like, if you're a really good friend of mine, like, seriously, it's not a problem. Contact me. Josh keeps on telling me to say like and subscribe at the end of my videos. I told you I don't do that. Like if you want, subscribe if you want. If you just want to stop by every once in a while, that's what I'm here for. I'm not here for likes. I'm not here for subscriptions. I'm not here to get monetized. As a matter of fact, I don't even want the headache. But I am here, and I'm going to keep on uploading videos just like this that are rambling, just incoherently, quote unquote, about the stuff I have. And stuff that I find interesting. And once in a while, I'll stumble across an old video of mine. I go, oh, I can't believe I made this. I do this all the time because my memory is flaky. And I say, oh, I can be wasting my time for an hour watching my own videos that I completely forgot that I made. So that's what I do. So you guys all stay safe, take care, and I will talk to you soon. Stay safe.